is just gross. Discolored stains on walls, dirty mattresses, and broken beds.
One of the buildings here has now been condemned by the city, luring in unsuspecting tourists.
Carissa tells us she's seen people near this motel before.
We've seen like 2 homeless people go in there before.
Now, we looked into who owned this property, and according to Orange County property records, it's owned by a company called Orlando View LLC. That same company filed for bankruptcy in Orange County back in October of 2023, which is why commercial real estate attorney Steven Silverman says it's not so easy to tear down this building.
It's expensive. Whoever owns the building has to have the cash and ability to take down the building.
Now, we did reach out to the city of Orlando to see if they will intervene and tear it down. We have not gotten a word back quite yet, but Silverman says the city can in fact step in.
The city could come and condemn the property and say that it's totally not safe, and there are all kinds of things that they have to do.
Another fire at an abandoned motel. This is the third time that a fire started in this motel in the last 2 years at the location on South Kirkman Road. In addition to the fire on Saturday, there was also one last month and then another one back in 2022. Now, that motel sits right in the middle of a busy area near the attractions. Fox 35's Caroline Coles is live in Orange County this afternoon. So, Caroline, you've been asking the city if they can do anything about this.
Yeah, good evening to you both. They actually just got back to me, the city releasing a statement saying that city code enforcement staff has already condemned this property behind me, which explains why you see the fencing all around this motel. Now, the big question is what is going to happen next to this property?
That whole building over there was up in flames. It was really big. It was bigger than last time.
A massive fire rips through an abandoned motel again. This is video from Saturday when the two-story building near Universal's Endless Summer Resort went up in flames. Carson works right across the street and says this is not the first time firefighters had to put out a fire here. Now, there were no injuries, thankfully, due to this fire. Meanwhile, city officials say the cause of this fire is still under investigation. Reporting here in Orlando, I'm Caroline Coles, Fox 35 News.
Caroline. Now, Orlando Fire Department says they are investigating this fire as arson. Channel 9's Giovanni Diaz has been on the scene all morning. Gio, investigators say firefighters found people were living in that abandoned building.
Yeah, even though the building had been abandoned for more than a year, firefighters told us there were at least 2 people inside of it when it all happened. The video shows the moment when firefighters arrived at the scene, the blaze engulfing as much as 25% of this abandoned 2-story building on South Kirkman Road on Saturday morning.
A property that's a vacant hotel resort complex. It's in the area of Universal Studios, but it's not attached to Universal Studios. So vagrants or some other folks that are living in the property may have started a fire. It's being investigated at this point.
The fire started around 6 a.m. It took about 1 hour and nearly 20 firefighters to contain the blaze.
It's a very large complex, and with it being abandoned, we had a slow approach because we want to make sure that we operate safely.
This is what the place used to look like. The location was called I Drive Grand Resort, with 56 rooms available. According to the Orlando Business Journal, the property was sold for $16 million in 2021, but the seller did not disclose who bought the place at the time. This is a very popular area. The former resort is located near Universal Studios and International Drive. Tourists staying at the hotel next door remember what they saw.
I was coming outside to my car. I noticed the old hotel on fire over here, and that's when I noticed it. Did somebody go to sleep in there? A homeless guy fall asleep and then, left a fire going. It's alarming, for it to be that close.
And this location is right next where the new Universal Park is set to open in 2025. Fire officials told us the Red Cross is in contact with the 2 people that were living inside of that building. As you can see here, they've also condemned this property. Right now, this case remains under investigation. Reporting in Orlando, I'm Giovanni Diaz, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Of course, there's a sharing of this hotel. All the brochures.